Witam serdecznie archiwum. Gramy w Dreamfall Chapter. Zaczynamy co? Chapter drugi. Moi drodzy. Rozpocznij księgę drugą. Rebelianci. O! Co to? A, zobaczysz. Rozdział trzeci próby? Serio? No myślę, że to jest rozdział drugi. A to jest chapter drugi, ale rozdziały mają chyba, nie wiem.
Hush, baby, hush.
Hush.
Rest your head on your pillow, little one. You'll be home with a ma soon. I've missed you, my child. I've missed you here, in the deep, in the dark, in the cold. Come to me, my sweet little Kian. Come home.
Aha, przepraszam.
How is he, Naane? Will he live?
Your magic brought him back from the darkness. My magic helped him stay. But the fight is his alone now. He must choose to live. Hush, Kian, hush. Rest your head on the pillow. You will soon be home. In the deep, in the dark, in the...
Why do we keep him alive? He's the enemy. The fever ate him up.
No, Liko. We brought him here for a reason. We need him alive.
You freed me, Kian Alvane. Don't blame yourself for my death. This is what I wanted. To be free. To be reborn.
When I do kill you, you will feel every twist of my blade as your life drains away. Your pain and shame and dishonor will serve as my vengeance. And I will be there to witness your soul departing for the nether realms, for the shadow, and that deep, dark, cold water. They can only protect you for so long, Apostle. In the end, you will have to face your sins.
Czekajcie, jeszcze to poprawię. O. O.
You will pay for them.
Sleep, my child. Sleep and never wake up.
No dobra tam.
All of us. We're waiting in the deep, in the dark. Join us here. There's nothing for you out there. You belong here with Amar in the deep, dark, cold. Forever and ever.
I must go. He'll wake soon. Make sure he drinks water and eats. He will recover. The only wounds I cannot heal are on the inside. He must heal those himself.
No to nie jest ta właśnie, co nas zdradziła? W dwójce?
Wake up, Kian. Wake up. Wake up!
Where in Shadow's name am I?
Ale jak wstał? Gdzie ja jestem? Zbadaj klawę. Czekajcie, muszę sprawdzić, jak to się robiło. G. Cele zaktualizowane. Jak to się badało? Ej, bo zapomniałam w sumie, jak to się...
Just kill him when they had the chance. After all, he's our enemy. He murdered Raven.
I hear he defected. The Apostle's one of us now.
Yeah, I'll believe that when I see it.
No. Dlaczego nie mogę... kliknąć nic?
Shit, he's here. What if he heard what... Shh.
They're waiting for you out in the main hall.
Czemu nie mam czemu napisów nie mam?
How do we know we can trust you? You're still a
Oh.
Zardi. Nothing will ever change that.
I'm glad to see you're up and about. Most gambled on the fever taking you. I won quite a few iron pieces, to be honest. Shepard is waiting for you in the main hall.
Main hall? Nie wiem, w którą stronę powinnam iść. Czy w tę, czy w drugą. No. Gdzie my jesteśmy w ogóle? Czy co, jesteśmy przy życiu tylko dlatego, że oni nas potrzebują i koniec, tyle.
The traitor is back on his feet. Praise the balance.
How are your wounds?
My wounds are not fully healed. They've dressed them and seen to me while I've been feverish. I won't answer their questions until I know who they are and what... There's still pain, but I won't admit to weakness in front of these strangers. My wounds are not fully... I'm in some pain, but my wounds are healing. What is this place?
Hoping to run back to your masters with the information and buy your life back?
Jezus.
Liko. You are in the Enclave, the ancient library of the Sentinel Order of the Balance in Marcuria. It serves as our base of operations.
Our?
The resistance, Alvani. Those who have come together to fight the Azadi. Magicals, like her. And me.
I remember. The portal. Blood... The captain. He used my sword to run himself through. It's his blood... The captain.
Balsai Bakin laid down his life for yours, Kian.
Why?
Believe me, I've asked the same question. Why? Why lose a great man like Bakim over you? A butcher, an apostle, a fucking Azadi.
Aha.
This creature, this man, he insults my people. They have committed crimes, yeah. This creature, this man.
W życiu wielu Dolmari, to
I've
jesteś...
seen many Dolmari in my life, but do I know you?
Perhaps. But then my people all look the same to you, do they not? We're livestock.
I've turned my back on my people.
So you're also a traitor, Kian Alvani. We'll add it to your list of crimes.
I will not let anyone, least of all a Dolmari, speak to me. My life was already taken. Oh, what did you say?
You are a traitor. You have the blood of countless magicals on your hands, and it will never wash off.
What's to stop me from shedding your blood as well?
I'd like to see you try, Ghazi.
No one's trying anything. Liko, stand down. Kian, please understand the sacrifices that were made in order to bring you here.
I didn't ask for those sacrifices.
And yet, they were made. Kian, we chose you. We sent Captain Bakim to his death in exchange for your life. We need you.
As a symbol.
But also so much more. We need strength, we need leadership, we need hope. Our numbers are dwindling. Most Northlanders have come to terms with the Azadi occupation. Humans are turning their backs on the resistance and a blind eye to the genocide of magicals. We need someone to give us hope, so that we can fight back and win.
You're a tool, Apostle.
Aha!
Blunt weapon.
Jezus Maria! Może ktoś go jakoś...
We need your help, Kian. Will you join us?
Do I have a choice?
There is always choice. And for every choice, there are consequences.
You can't let me leave. If I refuse, you'll kill me.
We might kill you anyway. Just give me a reason.
Ale mnie wkurza ten typ po
We
prawej.
have sacrificed so much to bring you here. This is your chance for a new beginning, Kian. A new life. For the redemption I know you seek.
No nie, no dołącz.
I can never be one of them. But what choice is there? Let them lock me up. Throw away the key. Let them kill me. I can never be one of them. But what choice is there? What would you have me do?
You will go into the city tonight with Liko and Enu. They will give you instructions and they will keep an eye on you to make sure. To help, if needed.
I'll be watching from the shadows, Apostle. A poison arrow pointing straight to your
Dobra, wiem, że ma
chest.
powód, żeby tak gadać, ale to jest
You know our
irytujące.
cause is true. You know that your people are in the wrong. Do this and begin your journey back to life.
I'm doing this for April Ryan. She was the one who made me question myself. My mission. My faith.
Fuck you, Gazi. There is nothing you can do to repay that debt.
April is dead, Kian. Do this instead for all those who still live. Do this for the soul of your people. Do this for yourself. The boat will take you to Shady Quay in Old Town. I will let you know when things are ready.
Ale coś
After
ty
you're
nie
done
mili.
with your mission, we'll meet up at Ulvik's Tavern.
Jezus Maria, może ktoś ugasić tego typa niebieskiego?
Skin you like a rabbit.
You may find I'm not a rabbit.
Try me, please.
Liko, enough.
Ale mnie wkurza ten typ. Jezus Maria. No ja rozumiem nienawiść, ale to już jest przesada.
Przysyła mnie lewus. Przyniosłem ci wodę.
Czekajcie, szukam jakiegoś bluzy czy czegoś, bo mi zimno się zrobiło. Halo, widzowie. Chcieliście fabułkę, co to ma być? Przepraszam, Pixel, wiesz co, nie mam odsłuchu, więc troszeczkę... troszeczkę jestem...
This one leads the magical resistance. She's a Samare.
Ale
Never
mam
met their kind before.
bluzę jak... z dupy.
She's a striking creature. Woman. It's hard not to admire her beauty and poise. Why do my people fear the magicals? We've warred against the Dalmari for years, but we've been in conflict with other humans as well. Our hatred makes little sense. Shepherd, leader of the resistance. This one leads the magical resistance. She's a Samar. He looks somewhat familiar.
Our water
seen him
tanks
before?
are running dangerously low.
The resistance.
And I smell no
A
rain
year
on the
ago I
wind.
fought them.
You'll need to go up to
Today, one
to
of
fill
them.
the barrels.
Który nam teraz iść do dołu? Enuliko, czekaj mnie gdy ślepym bobem.
Take Anik with you. What are you planning? Are you planning on
A
turning the
young
sentinel?
Zid.
Why would I be
There
as
were
obvious
some in
as turning a
Azadir, but
sentinel?
they were hunted
That's a
like
fool's
animals.
move.
I don't know.
Hello. Hi. So, new guy, huh? I'm Enu. Actually, it's Enumar Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar, and my father would kill me if he knew I used just Enu instead of my full name like a proper Zid, but he's not around. So, hey, I'm Enu. You're Kian.
I can't not speak with these people, now that I'm supposed to be part of their resistance. I am.
Great, hello! Azadi, huh? That's... yeah, great. I've never been. Is it nice? I hear it's nice when they're not, you know, waging war and murdering magicals.
Conquering. Murdering. That's how she sees. This is all she knows of Azadir. You think that's all we do?
Oh, no, obviously there's, things I don't know. We don't get to socialize with Azadi very often. The ones I meet wear armor and carry swords and shout a lot. Also, they did.
Bardzo ciężka ta rozmowa.
Maybe I'm biased. Anyway, I just wanted to, you know, present myself for you. Introduce myself to you, not present myself. That's not appropriate, daughter of Teomar. Sorry, I'm screwing this up.
She's trying too hard, and not succeeding. She's trying her best. Despite her prejudice, you're doing fine. It's an honor to meet you, Enuma Sandhya, Twilight Child, daughter of Teomar.
Oh, wow. The same, Kian Alvane, apostle of the Azadi, son of,
It's just Kian now. You can call me Kian.
Okay. Kay. Can I call you Kay?
Yep.
You can call me Kian.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. Kian. Welcome to the Resistance, Kian. Sorry about Liko. He has issues.
I will speak with him. In private.
Oh, okay. Private. Got it. Won't pry. I'm trying to cut back. I'm trying.
I find myself warming to this one. She's not half as annoying as she first seemed. As for being a magical, it's something I must learn to deal with eventually. She's as good a place to start as any. So, what's your story, daughter of...
Oh, just Enu. No one calls me daughter of blah blah here. And my story is totally unexciting. The opposite of exciting? Boring? Dull? Humdrum. That's the word. I'm a humdrum farm girl. Was a farm girl.
Ale się stresuje.
Hey, now I'm a rebel. Go figure. Never saw that one coming. Well, that's not entirely true. At least my parents don't totally disapprove. They'd be happier if I stayed put and out of trouble. Married a boring Zid farmer, had little boring farm Zidlings. But they are proud of me. They believe in the cause. And they totally hate the Azadi. Sorry.
You have good reasons for hating us.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure I can go back there when this is all over. To the farm, I mean.
Ale się stresuje przy nim.
I like having a purpose other than farming, being a loyal daughter, a Zidling breeder.
Clearly.
I really wouldn't make a good Zidwife. I'd be the worst. I'm sorry, this is way too much information. I was just gonna say hello and then blah, so, hello. And hey, good luck out there tonight. Well, I'm gonna be there with you, but anyway, there it is.
O, ona jest urocza.
I'm sure the others would love to say hello. I know Jakai's been dying to meet you. The general, too. And Liko...
On nie bardzo.
Not so much, Liko.
Jezu, ona jest dobra, już ją lubię. Wystrojony rebeliant. No tutaj nie ma dubbingu tutaj.
So the apostle has finally risen. A shame the fever didn't kill you. We'd all be better off. An even greater shame that a good man had to die for you to live.
I'm certain again that I've... No matter the circumstances, I will never... We have met before, Dalmari. I know it.
We have. I wouldn't expect you to remember where. I'm sure it mattered little to you. Just one more blue face amongst the thousands you have murdered. Like you, I'm from the west. From the great continent we call Antigua Aba, land of the setting sun. The place your people call Mihadmir, and then Azadir, as though through occupation you came to possess it.
You are of the Azad Dalmari tribes.
I am of the Dol Antigua, the western Dalmari, first of my people. And yes, we have met before, Apostle Alvani. You murdered my father in front of me. If it hadn't been for my mother holding me back, I would have torn your throat out, and then neither of us would be here today. We faced each other again years afterwards, but I'm sure you have no memory of that either. After all, what's another filthy magical?
No dobra, ma prawo go nienawidzieć.
Who I am today, and someday soon, I will unmake you. But I swore to Shepard that I'd set my private grievances aside. For now, unlike you, I keep my oaths. But if I ever suspect you plan to betray us like you betrayed your own, I will not hesitate. I will kill you. And once this war is over, we'll settle our accounts. You will pay for my father's death, my mother's grief, and my people's suffering. Mark my words, Butcher. Your days are counted.
O Boże, no to fajnie.
That one, light of the goddess. Liko is at Olmari from Azadir. We've been at war with his tribes for as long as anyone can remember.
O, hu, hu, hu. Czy kogoś jeszcze mam pogadać?
I'm told our baskets are empty.
Niegdyś ślepy Bob.
Right, that's this game bugger then.
Mind you pick up biscuits and a few pastries too. Preferably.
Może mam zejść na dół, bo tak tutaj chyba już wszyscy... Okej, tu jest łódka, to nie. Okej, rozumiem jego nienawiść. Rozumiem jego nienawiść, natomiast... Kurde, no po prostu... nie wiem. Irytujący jest trochę. Mi się wydaje, że on sam jest już raczej pewny tego, w jakim jest... no w jakim jest położeniu i co uczynił, nie? O, ktoś tu jest?
They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really expect to win against my people?
My people. Znaczy, no wiadomo, że to nie chodziło o to, że on dalej od nich pochodzi. No, tu jest ślepy Bob?
Truth be told, they may not look like much and they don't have the resources, but they won't give up until the Azadi are gone, or their resistance is dead.
No cóż, widzisz, jacy są rebelianci, no.
The resistance. A year ago I fought them. Today, I'm one of them.
Dobra, do kogoś muszę tu zagadać, bo nie widzę... O, czekaj. O, tu jeszcze jest typ. Nie. O.
That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in.
No, czekaj, odejdźmy troszkę.
That one looks better dressed than most of the other rebels. He doesn't quite fit in.
Hoi, Alvane Dar. It's an honor seeing your eyes.
Who taught you the proper Azadi form of address?
Oh, I did business with with the Azadi for several years. Until my aunt's tavern was shut down and she was arrested. Until I learned what was really happening. You took part in that raid. At the Journeyman Inn. Benreem Salmin is my mother's sister.
Aha.
She raised me after my mother died. I took her surname. I'm Jakai. Jakai Salmin.
Ale byś miał teraz przerąbane. W sensie przerąbane na zasadzie, zauważcie, że on po prostu spotyka każdego, z którym miał z czymś do czynienia. Któremu coś zrobił złego.
I was following orders when I arrested his aunt. Your aunt was harboring rebels. I was under orders to arrest her. I'm sorry for what happened to her. Your aunt is a strong and honorable woman.
Oh, I don't blame you, Dar. Neither does my aunt. In fact, it was her idea to break you out. She knows you'll be an asset to us. You know, I only joined the Resistance less than a year ago. Before that, I was a businessman, and my customers were mostly Azadi.
He obviously wants to tell me.
It was good business. I profited from the occupation. I made a lot of money. It shames me to admit it now, but I actually believed in the Azadi. What they were saying made sense. Even the things they say about magicals. For a while, I blamed them for everything. I even went so far as to join the National Front for Faith and Family. Do you know who they are? Azadi collaborators. Anti-magical crusaders.
Masakra.
Turncoats. I'm not proud of that. But then, when my aunt was detained and sentenced to 5 years in Cold Stone, it changed everything. Opened my eyes. I realized it wasn't the magicals who were at fault. It was the Azadi.
Niezła przeprawa będzie dla Kiany.
Those of us who didn't speak up or take action. Those of us who betrayed.
O, to o nas.
I think I've heard enough of his story. He really wants to get this off his chest.
I sought out the resistance, and now here I am, with all these brave people, like Anu. Oh, she's great, isn't she? I'm really impressed with how she holds up. Boy, the Zid are really striking people. So pretty. Anyway, that's my story.
It's quite a story.
Isn't it, though? I'm glad to have you with us, Dar. It'll make a huge difference. You have my support.
I should be getting ready for tonight.
Of course, Alvane Dar. Kian. I'm sorry for going on and on. Good luck out there.
No, on powinien jednak mimo wszystko poświęcić się i pogadać z różnymi osobami, bo jednak... A jak to romans z rebelii? Gdzie? Z nią? Nie z nią. Z... Enu.
Quiet.
Czy ktoś tu jeszcze jest? A gdzie jest ślepy Bob? Prawie ślepy.
Nothing better for an empty stomach in the morning than fermented sunburn.
I don't recognize the game, but it
Gets
looks
the
fun.
gears moving.
I must learn to play this game.
I
It's a
know
good way to
exactly
become
which
part of
move
the
I'd be
group.
making now.
What are they playing?
What are you gonna do, a suck?
I
No,
don't
don't tell
recognize
me.
the
I
game,
think I
but
know.
it looks fun.
Oh,
A ona gadał o niej, dobra. Ale po której on gadał? O tej czy o tej? Bo ja się w sumie tak... Kurde, no i gdzie ten ślepy Bob jest? Wytłumaczcie mi. Prawie ślepy. Niegdyś ślepy. To nie są oni.
They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really expect to win against my people?
No wiem, że prawie ślepy był w dwójce. No tak, prawie ślepy był w dwójce. Teraz jest niegdyś ślepy, tylko tego szukam. Nie mogę go znaleźć. Może tu go znajdę. Nie. Nie, to ten dźwięk to ten gościu. Oni wszyscy są na górze w takim razie, bo...
I killed his father in front of him, when I was just a boy myself. I can't imagine what that did to him.
No, Alvane, dużo rzeczy złych zrobiłeś niestety.
Jakai, nephew to the innkeeper Benrime Salmin. She's a good woman. Him, I'm not so sure of yet. Truth be told, they made the resistance. A year ago I fought
No
them.
patrzcie, chodzę w kółko.
She has fire. I must learn to play this game.
Come on,
It's a good way to
guys,
become
make a
part of the
move
group.
already. This game is done anyway.
They're a
Rebellion.
scruffy lot. He looks somewhat familiar. Have I seen him before?
You have recovered well, Kian. Your
Oj, 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 za blisko trochę.
You are strong.
You brought me back to life.
I saw you speaking with Liko. Whatever you did those many years ago, you did for reasons that neither he nor I can ever fully understand. You have started down a new path now, towards the redemption you seek.
I'm not sure Liko will ever see eye to eye with me on that.
His wounds are deeper than yours. He was a broken child, and he is a broken man. But he is also a great soldier, and he can be a great leader.
More than anything, he wants me dead. To find redemption, maybe I need to grant him that wish.
And throw everything away. Every sacrifice made to bring you here. That would be a worse crime. You have been born again, Kian. Make the most of this opportunity. Not everyone gets a chance at redemption, to undo the damage they have done and to shape their own future.
The captain said the same thing, only with different words.
Balsai is... he was a man who spoke his mind, and spoke freely. I never met anyone who cursed as colorfully as he did. It was truly a thing of beauty. But he too had a past that haunted him. He was a lot like you. With us, he was given a second chance, a rebirth, an opportunity for redemption to atone for his sins. And he did.
W ogóle zauważyłam, że każda z postaci, to znaczy o ile w ogóle April Ryan jakkolwiek się odrodzi, czy jako to dziecko, czy co ten, to się odrodziła. Kian się odrodził. Zoe się jakby odrodziła poniekąd, zaczęła nowe życie, nie? Czy w Sims 4 dało się jakoś połączyć Simsy w małżeństwo, tak wiecie, jak w poprzednich częściach? Co? Czekaj mnie jeszcze raz. Czy w Sims 4 dało się jakoś połączyć Simy? No tak. W sensie chodzi ci o to, czy Simy mogą brać ślub, tak. Jest nawet dodatek, w którym w ogóle można zaplanować całą imprezę.
For the time being, I can do more here than I can anywhere else.
A bez relacji? Albo tworząc Simy, albo po prostu przez moda. To jest przez... ja mam MCC, czyli MC Command Center i tym możesz ustawiać.
I'm caught between worlds, part of neither. But I will try not to disappoint you.
I have faith.
Tworząc Simy, tak.
Don't talk to me about faith, Shepard.
Faith is everything.
No właśnie.
Faith can lead you astray.
Blind faith, yes. But faith can also lead you back to life.
Na górze masz. Musisz wybrać zawsze relację. Nie mogę, jak oni są tak blisko siebie.
She saved me. I want to put the past. She saved me. Gave me a second chance. Of course, Shepard. Before all this, I was the apostle. Back home in Azadir, I was loved and feared. I laid waste to our enemies.
Jak masz rodzinę, to Ctrl-Shift-C wpisujesz testing cheats mode. No pocałuj ją! A potem kasy, asy z dużej wszystko, kropka i z małej full edit mode. I dopiero wtedy wchodzisz w postać, w sensie w... nie wiem, zmieniasz ubrania chociażby i tam wtedy powinno ci się odblokować wszystkie opcje, które są przy tworzeniu. Testing cheats true, przepraszam, testing, ale co ja powiedziałam? Bo ja zawsze odruchowo to wpisuję i ja potem jak mam powiedzieć jakiś kod, to zapominam. Testing cheats true, a potem coś takiego. I powinno to, i wtedy powinno zadziałać, nie?
A little over a year ago, I was summoned by the Six, our empresses. They commanded me to travel across the sea to the occupied territories of the Northlands. I was to find and kill the rebel leader known as the Scorpion. He had murdered many Trueborn, and he stood in the way of our mission. I had always been taught that magic was evil, an affront to the laws of nature and to the goddess. I'd been told that the magical races were dangerous and immoral.
Tak, dokładnie, no.
But when I arrived here in the Northlands and met the people of Mercuria, or magicals were not the simple monsters of my childhood tales. Magic wasn't simply a tool for evildoers. It was a lot more complex. Then I met April Ryan, rebel leader. Of course, I didn't know it then. She was a stranger, our meeting accidental. But I know now that it was meant to happen. She was strong and honorable and good. She stood up to me. She questioned my beliefs, my faith, my mission. Her strength made me question everything. But I still went after the Scorpion and the Resistance, blindly, on faith. I finally tracked down the Scorpion. April Ryan. Infidel. Terrorist. Leader of the Resistance. Nothing made sense. But a choice had been made. The consequences were inevitable. My own people had me followed. My blind faith led them straight to her. To April. They killed her. Decimated the Resistance. Sentenced me to death. For a year I rotted away in Friar's Keep. I was already dead, a walking corpse. I had lost everything. I'd given up. But now I have the opportunity to redeem myself and my nation. To help rebuild the Resistance. To avenge April Ryan. And to bring justice to those I have hurt. For that I'm grateful.
Of course. Thank you. When you've spoken with the others and are ready to leave, come see me again.
Okej, już skończyła się ta trochę taka dziwna rozmowa. No gdzie jest ten niegdyś ślepy Bob? Enuliko? Jackaj? Czy jakoś tam się on nazywa?
I know exactly which move I'd be making now. What are you gonna do, Asak? No, don't tell me. I think I know.
Truth be told, the Resistance. A year ago I fought them.
Gdzie jest tu niegdyś ślepy Eder? Tu można łatwo wpaść. Nie mogę go nigdzie spotkać. Gdzie jest niegdyś ślepy Bob?
They're a scruffy lot, these rebels. How can they really expect to win against my people?
Miau, 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 miau. O, miau. Aww. Mruczysław! Możesz tu usiąść sobie. No, usiądź tu sobie, usiądź, tak. Wyrywa się, bo mu było niewygodnie, wiesz? Bo on się ześlizgiwał mi z nogi. Usiądź tu sobie, tak, ty. Zobacz, masz teraz więcej miejsca przez mniejszą klawiaturę, tak. No dobra, ale gdzie jest niegdyś ślepy Bob? Szukam niegdyś ślepego Boba. Miau, 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 miau. No. Eder! Eder!
Truth be told, they may not look like much, and the Resistance. A year ago, what are they
This game would
playing?
be over so
I
quickly
don't
if I was
recognize
an
it. I
Elmer
must learn
Steve.
to. What are they
You
playing?
are so dead,
I don't
Osaka.
recognize the game, but it Looks fun.
Sorry.
I need to stop thinking of magicals as
After
lesser
you've met
beings.
everyone, Shepard will
The
tell you
ones I've
about our
met
mission.
here are just as worthy of my respect and admiration as any human.
Are you ready yet?
I must learn to play
Give
this
me
game.
another minute.
It's a good
Don't
way to become
rush
part
me.
of... What are they playing?
Rush me.
I don't recognize the
Come
game,
on,
but it
guys,
looks
make a
fun. I must
move
learn to play
already.
it. What are they
This
playing?
game is done anyway.
I don't recognize the game, but it looks fun.
Nie, to nie jest.
I know exactly which move
He
I'd be
looks
making now.
somewhat familiar.
You gathered the bedclothes
I've
tonight,
seen him
and
before.
boy,
A
for
tu!
at least a couple of hours.
He looks somewhat
That
familiar.
ought to take care.
Have I seen him before?
Kian Alvane, soldier, apostle, assassin. I expected someone taller. Ah, never you mind. Welcome to the movement for the liberation of Mercuria and the Northlands. Welcome to the bloody resistance.
Kto wygląda jak Leia z Gwiezdnych Wojen?
The herbs helped.
Aye, she knows her stuff, our Zidmari medic, and she was concerned for you. Sat with you until your fever passed. Never left your side. I'd say she was sweet on you, but it wasn't even that. It was
Ale
like
która?
she-
O której on mówi teraz?
like she was paying back a debt. I'm the general, me. I run this place. You got a problem with logic, sticks, you come to me. Your bunk ain't soft enough or hard enough, the general's your man. Not happy with your rations? Call on the general. Maybe that stuff ain't as important as intercepting communiques or assassinating Azadi, but this place don't run itself either. Got any questions, soldier?
Jak ten. Czy
I
się
have
zna?
a feeling I've seen this man before. He wasn't wearing a uniform. Do I know you from somewhere?
Well, I can't imagine you would, unless you're from around here, and you're clearly not. In my former life, I didn't have much contact with the Azadi outside of bars and card tables. And you don't look like you visit either of them very often. In my new life, I've been mostly stationed here at headquarters. We don't see a lot of Azadi visitors.
Perhaps in Mercuria.
No, I don't see how we could have met there. You must have me confused with someone else. Carry on, laddie. Oh, and make us proud, damn it.
Ej, tyle pogadaliśmy, okej.
Small of stature, big in spirit. That's the general.
Cio!
She's a striking creature. Woman.
Are you ready, Kian?
It's hard. I am.
Good. Liko and Enu are joining you. They will tell you what you need to do tonight.
How do they expect me to enter the city and not be recognized? How do you expect me to walk around unseen? Any Azadi will recognize me in an instant.
Of course. That's why our Zidmari sorceress made this, especially for you.
Magic.
There's no escaping it here. If you want to help us, I'm afraid you must drink it.
A Bakshivan masking potion.
Not quite, but a good guess. A masking potion would last for less than an hour. This is an Irhadian veil.
O, działa kilka
It
dni.
remains potent for days.
It makes all but the trained eye slide off you. Unless I speak to anyone, the guards won't even notice me. I'll be like a shadow to them. It's a very potent and very costly magic. Not easy to come by.
You know your potions.
When I trained to become an apostle, I was required to learn magic. Know your enemy.
I'm sure that will serve you well. Drink it before you step ashore, and the veil will conceal you. But be cautious still. Don't speak to any Azadi guards or sympathizers. Don't attract attention. And remember that those who know you intimately can always see through the veil. Liko and Enu are waiting for you down the stairs in the hidden harbor. But you can't go into Mercuria looking like that. You'll need to get dressed. I've left some clothes on your bed. I trust they will fit you well.
Jezu, już kochanie, już przestraszyłeś się. O. Już. Petarda to była. Przyślaziłeś się, powiedz tak. Przyślaziłem się, mamusiu. Przyślaziłem się. No. Się obudził kicia.
You'll stick out like a Samari and Sadir. We left.
Dosłownie się tak się, wiecie, obruszył, nie? Moja myszka.
What do you think the Asadi are building? Those machines?
They've left fresh clothes out for me. Question is, will they fit?
A little bird told me it's a new form of indoor plumbing. Apparently, you'd just be able to push a button.
Kiciula. Kiciula. No dobra. O, pasuje łek, ładnie. No dobra, to teraz idziemy na sam dół, tak? Tu jest biblioteka, to w drugą stronę.
Oh, we didn't see you there.
I hope your mission tonight is a success.
No dobra, ale dołącz do... Ja wiem, że pewnie powinnam napić się, ale to chyba jeszcze nie teraz.
Best of luck on your mission. You couldn't ask for better companions than Liko and Enu.
Nie ma to. Enu i Liko. Obie totalnie dwie różne strony.
Enu.
Do you get seasick?
A Zid and... What?
Oh, I just want to know if you're going to get all pukey on us, that's all.
I have been on a boat before.
Good. Then I don't mind sitting next to you.
We've wasted enough time. We need to leave. I'll tell you about the mission once we're on our way.
After you, Kian.
No dobra. No to wyruszamy na misję. Ej, widzowie, co wy tak cicho dzisiaj siedzicie? Kurde. O!
We need to split up. There's much to do, and we don't want to arouse suspicion.
Maybe some instructions first?
I'm hoping your memory is better than the Zid's, Apostle.
I'm supposed to visit someone called the Mole, a code name. This powerful man runs the criminal underworld in Old Town. There's a traitor in their midst. I need to identify this person before he or she can cause more harm. I'll be looking for a turncoat in Old Town.
Right. Unfortunately, that's all we know. Someone in Old Town spying for the Azadi.
He...
Or she.
probably frequents the magic ghetto, but she must be human, or they could not be working with the Azadi.
We also believe they attend National Front meetings. National Fronters are traitors, Azadi collaborators. Their leader, Honor Hilaris, holds regular secret meetings somewhere in the city. That's probably our best chance of identifying the traitor. Sneak into one of those meetings and identify our guy. Girl, woman, person?
I'll begin my investigations in the market. I'm supposed to visit... Where can I find this man they call the Mole?
Oh, it's not
the Mole's burrow is right here in Shady Quay, Kian.
Ah, right. Yes, Kian, you will find the Mole close by. He is close by, this man who is called the Mole. Who is a human man, obviously.
God save us from Zidlings and their lack of subtleties. The Mole operates an underground supply network out of the magic ghetto. We need food, medicine, and arms. And so we need to maintain good relations. Whatever the Mole asks of you, do it. Without questions.
It's time to get... I'm ready.
You're on your own now. Enu and I have other assignments tonight. Once you've identified the turncoat, I'll meet you in the magic market. It's not far from here.
Cześć, Stefan, dzień dobry.
Follow this street into Old Town.
Afterwards, we'll meet up at the Cock and
The
Puss.
Rooster and Kitten. It's a tavern on Reed Avenue, right off the Southgate Market. Ulvik, the publican, is a friend of the Resistance.
I'm sure it's all very confusing right now, Kiam, but there are maps everywhere. You can't get lost. Well, you can probably get lost. Are you going to get lost?
I'll find my way, Anu.
Right, good luck, big guy. Guys, both of you.
Nie mogę z niej.
Goddess, forgive me for this. That tastes pretty good, to be honest. Unless I make myself noticed, or meet someone who knows me well, I'll remain veiled.
Dobra, czekajcie, zobaczę tego toalety. Czy będzie się coś jeszcze, czy Dreamfall do końca? No właśnie nie wiem, no z 2 odcinki Dreamfallu bym chciała na ostatnią godzinkę, nie wiem, czy coś innego będziemy chcieli. Może sobie pojedziemy w trasę? Farnbusem? Dobra, no to idziemy na starówkę. Siemanko, Olek, dzień dobry. No normalnie, autentycznie dzisiaj z wami gadam, nie? Reaguję tutaj, co się dzieje w grze i u was cisza, totalnie. 0, 0, 0 reakcji na cokolwiek. Ale to jest ciężkie, bo ja wtedy nie wiem, co mam robić. No bo w sumie gadam, ale wy nie reagujecie. To tak jakbym gadała nudno. Tak się czuję. Targ magiczniaków. Reaguj mocniej!
Tried to steal my purse.
So? You're a Zardi.
That's the worst excuse ever for stealing a purse. You could get your arm chopped off.
So far, so good.
Lucky for you, I'm not a Zardi. Now scram.
How tall are you? You're really tall.
Leave me alone, boy.
You're a lot taller than my dad. Are you sure you're not a Zardi?
Yes.
You look a Zardi. Are you a soldier? Why aren't you in uniform? Are you secret police?
Ja pierdzielę.
No. Run off before I lose my patience with you.
You sure look like one of them.
Oh, for the love of the goddess. What's your name, boy?
Bip.
Bip.
Yeah. So?
Magiczniak to jest.
You should be with your mother, Bip. Not out on your own, thieving. Go home.
Can't. Ain't got one.
I'm sorry. You should still not...
They're not dead or anything. My parents. They were just sent to Gien.
The boy probably has no idea what happens on Gien. I shouldn't be the one to tell him. Gien. That's where the magicals are sent. They don't come back from there. But the boy must know this already. He must have seen it happening to others.
Mówimy prawdę czy kłamstwo do niego? Ej, widzowie, co robimy? Czy oszukujemy go? Kłamstwo czy prawda?
boy probably has no idea what happens on Gien. I shouldn't be the one to tell him.
Kłam.
What are they doing on Gien?
Re-education camp. That's what my father said.
Czyli nie wiedział.
They probably didn't listen very well in school when they were children. They'll be back when they've been properly re-educated.
No one comes back from the islands. Not magicals.
What do you mean?
I mean...
Are you saying they're going to stay there forever?
He's only a boy. But so was I when I became... The boy can't be more than 10. He doesn't need to know the truth just...
Kurde, no po co ty to powiedziałeś? To kłamiemy czy nie kłamiemy? Ej, widzowie, no halo, oprócz Malwy, bo Malwa też już się wypowiada, ale... No nie, bo jednak możemy jeszcze skłamać. Nie kłam. Co byście zrobili? No bo po co? No bo to jest dziecko. Nie kłam.
They're not coming back.
But why? What will happen to them?
You shouldn't think of such things. Do you have no family here?
Not in Mercuria. They're all in the Southlands. What's going to happen to them?
They will be put to work. That's what the prison camps are for. To keep the magicals away from humans. To segregate them.
Segregate?
To keep magicals apart from humans. Forever.
You're lying.
I am not. Truly.
You're one of them. Why are you here? Are you going to take me and send me to be a
Segregated.
Too?
I'm not one of them.
Well, you sure look and sound like them.
I'm sorry about your parents. But I have things I need to do.
Are you with the Resistance?
Resistance? Well, of course not. I'm...
Because I overheard someone saying there's an Azadi in the Resistance now.
Zajebiście.
Azadi, and you're here, and you have things to do. The Resistance.
Keep your voice down, boy.
Don't worry. Everyone in Old Town supports the Resistance. Most everyone, anyway.
What do you mean by most everyone?
I mean that there are some who don't support the Resistance, some who sneak off to National Front assemblies, some who rat out rebels to the Azadi.
Do you know anyone like that?
No. Well, I don't know their faces, but I know where there's a National Front assembly tonight.
Show me.
What?
Show me where.
I get to go on a mission with you. That's so incredibly cool.
Calm down, boy. I just want you to tell me where it is.
How well do you know the city?
Well, not very.
Right. So I'll show you. Too complicated to tell you.
It's not safe.
For you? No. For me, I leave the ghetto all the time when it's dark. I know where to go, where the guards are posted, their patrol routes, everything. I'm like a rogue, one with the shadows, the veiled avenger. I'm an assassin.
Just show me the way, and then you're coming straight back here.
I'll just stay for a little while.
Straight back. Or I find someone else to take me.
Good luck with that. But fine, I'll come straight
Coś
back.
czuję, że ta relacja będzie dłuższa niż się wydaje nam.
Can we go now?
There's no reason to delay this mission. I should explore first, and maybe do some of my... Let's go.
Yes! Follow me!
Follow me! Coś czuję, że to dziecko jeszcze będzie... Ale mam nadzieję takie, bo fajnie byłoby, żeby w historii poznać takiego... On jest sam.
How will you get past the guards?
I know a way. Meet me on the other side.
Wait, what?
The other side!
Aha. Okej, czyli ja nie mogę wyjść.
After my shift's over, I think who's there?
Czyli go nie widać w ogóle? Oni go nie widzą, czy jak?
see? Easy.
Goddess, save us. You're playing with your life, boy.
I don't need a goddess to save me. I'm very good at climbing. How did you escape the keep?
What? I didn't. How do you know about that?
Oh, everyone knows the apostle escaped the keep on the night of his execution. There's even a puppet show about it.
Shadow take me. And why do you think I'm that Azadi?
Mysterious apostle guy escapes the keep. Mysterious Azadi joins the resistance a few days later. I may only be 10 years old, and I may have purple skin, but I'm nobody's fool.
Clearly. What else do you know about me?
Not much. You were wounded by Azadi
Fajnie,
bullets,
przechodziła obok
you
nich.
almost died. You're working with the resistance. Oh, and you betrayed your people, of course. Everyone knows that.
Everyone? Goddess.
Przecież oni tu...
What's your goddess
Ale
like?
to jest głupie.
What?
You keep saying her name. Is she pretty? What's the color of her hair? Is she brown like you? Or white like some of the other Azadi? I'm pretty sure she's not blue.
I have no idea what the color of her hair is.
How can you not know? This is important.
It is not.
I know the color of all our gods' hair. This is it. This is where they have their meetings and speeches and stuff.
Are you sure?
Positive. Sometimes I listen in. They talk about magicals and about how we've ruined the world and taken everything from them. It makes me sad listening to that. I didn't know magicals were so bad. No wonder humans hate us.
We don't... Look, boy. Bip. Those people are not good people. You have done nothing wrong. You can't help the way you look or the color of your skin. How and where you've been born doesn't make you a bad person or less of a person. It just makes you you. It's what you do with your life that matters. Now, scram, get out of here. Go back and be careful.
But...
Coś czuję, że zostanie i tak.
No arguments.
Jeszcze nas uratuje.
Fine, fine.
Chociaż nie wiem.
A tip would be appreciated in recognition of all my hard work.
You're really something. Here. Now run back, you little
Przygotowania do
thief.
świata? Dobrze.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
A mogę wejść przodem, czy nie bardzo?
I'll need to find a way to get past that goon.
Aha. Okej. Mhm. Musi być to jakieś przejście.
That might be Arne Stont's young widow. Pardon me, mistress. I'm looking for the Stant widow.
I'm Gertie Stoned. Who are you?
I knew your husband. He was a brave man.
Knew him? How did you know him?
We met in Friar's Keep, mistress. On the night of his death. He saved my life. I'm sorry I could do nothing to save his.
You saw him that evening.
He asked me to visit you. To tell you that he loves you.
Serio tak
And you
przekazał?
left him to be tortured to death by those bastards.
I swore not to take an innocent life.
They told me he begged for death. You could have granted him a clean and honourable journey to the night side, but instead you just left him there. Don't talk to me about honour. You have none. Leave us be.
Kurde!
Arne Stont's widow. She wants nothing to do with me.
Ja mogę się im powiedzieć, żebym go zażygała. Ale bez sens. No ale no, no bo się zastanawiałam, ale wy mówicie zostaw, no to zostawiłam go, no. Też się pytam was o zdanie, ale widzę, że nic się nie da z wami normalnie dogadać. Może z tej strony? No bo liczyłam, że jednak przeżyję, no.
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
Huh. Szkoda, kurde, mogłam go zabić. Ale liczyłam, że wiecie, jakbym go zabiła, to potem by się okazało, że dałoby się go uratować. I wiecie, to takie, kurde, jest. No nigdy nie wiesz, no. Jak ja mam tu wejść?
I'll need to find a way to get past that goon. A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Czekaj, no kurde, co ja tu powinnam zrobić? No. Co to mi się wyświetla w ogóle?
People still keep their heads down around Azadi military. They must fear the worst. It's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe.
No nie wiem, jaka to jest możliwość, żeby tu się dostać do środka, no bo tak, tutaj nie wejdę. Tu? Też nie. Tu? Też nie. O Boże. Jeszcze tu nie można skakać najgorzej. No nie mam nic ze sobą totalnie.
I'll need to find a way to get past that goon.
Aha! Okay.
Greetings, brother.
What? Who's there? God damn it. You gave me a right scare, mate. Where in the Seven Hills did you come from?
Yeah,
Shadows. Step aside, I'm late for the assembly.
Right, of course. Blood and land, brother.
The important thing is not what I say, but how I say it. I must appear forceful. We'll keep this simple. The obvious answer to blood and land is... The important thing is not what... We'll keep this simple. The important thing... Stand aside and let me through.
I just need the passphrase.
Come on, brother, you know me.
Nah, can't say as I do. And if you're not part of the family, you're not welcome here.
You people ought to be ashamed of yourselves. How dare you put this muck on my door? Just because I'm human, don't mean I'm interested in your speciesist propaganda. I've lived next door to Dalmari most of my life, and they've never once done me or mine any harm. Here's what I think of your so-called humanist rally. And your Honor Hillarist can go fuck himself. He's a traitor. You all are. When the Azadi finally pack up and leave, we will remember what you've done. Be sure of that.
Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
We'll keep this simple. Blood and land.
Yeah, all right. Wait, that's my line. What's the passphrase?
Kurde.
Blood and...
You don't belong here. This is a private gathering.
Kurde. O! Zaproszenie. A jak to się robiło?
Myszka. W co grasz?
W Dreamfall.
Gra, która się nigdy nie skończy.
What?
Tak?
Co?
Gra, która się nie skończy nigdy.
Nie. Narodowe nasz wiary i rodziny oraz wasz pokorny ludzki sługa, honor... Honor i...
Ojczyzna.
Gdzie ona mieszka? Honor i ludzie? Może? Ale nie wiem, czy to będę mogło wystarczy.
Step aside.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
The pamphlet's slogan begins with honor and faith.
Honor and faith? That ain't right. You're not one of us. Have you even been to an assembly before? Go on, mate. Get out of here before I lose my patience with you.
On mnie nie widzi w ogóle, okej. To chyba jest ta baba w ogóle. To jest ta baba? Kurde, no wszystkie takie same tutaj są.
There are more steam machines than ever, and we still have no idea what they're for. They're connected to the pipes, and they appear to be linked to the tower.
No ludzkość, tylko że... nie wiem, czy ludzkość, czy co, ale po prostu...
A map of the southernmost parts of Mercuria.
Them bad-mouthing magicals like they're the problem. The magicals have always lived here. It's the Azadi who've upset the balance of things.
You ought to be more careful speaking ill of the Azadi. The walls have ears.
Oh, what are they gonna do? Ship me off to one of their re-education camps? I'd like to see them try.
They might throw you in Friar's Keep.
They wouldn't dare. They respect women, that lot. At least they've got that going for them, unlike those National Front traitors in there. Mark my word. The moment the Azadi leave, the Resistance will hunt down every last one of them and string them up on the city walls.
Jak tam okres przedświąteczny? Git!
Definitely not a supporter of the National Front, that one. Excuse me.
Balance! Where did you come from, eh? I didn't even see ya. What do you want? I don't want no trouble.
That piece of paper you tore. Do you have the other half?
What piece? The National Front flyer? Why? Who are you?
Someone who's on your side.
Well, I don't know. You sound Azadi to me.
Ale jak oni widzą, że brzmi jak Azadi?
Long story. I needed to find a traitor. A traitor to the rebel cause.
Oh, right. Well, if it means getting back at that National Front filth, then by all means. Take it. And Balance bless you for standing up to those bastards.
Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I uwaga! Ośmiorniczka na głowie. Już.
Honor and humanity. It's the slogan used by the National Front. That must be the passphrase I need to get into the meeting.
Dobra. Honor i ludzkość.
Step aside, brother.
Gods! You snuck up on me. Blood and land.
Blood, land, honor and humanity. That's what these people claim to care about. Honor and humanity.
Faith and family, brother. Go on through, mate. The meeting's already begun. If you haven't seen Mr. Illyris speak before, you're in for a proper treat. That man is an example to us all.
A oni mnie chyba nie widzą, tak?
Brothers, sisters, cousins, brave, humble, human folk. Welcome to this meeting of the National Front for Faith and Family. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you for coming here tonight. Thank you. Thank you for the generosity of your time. Thank you for braving these ill-lit occult courts in your tireless search for truth. Yes.
Ten osioł w tle.
Yes. Despite the selfless work of our benefactors, the enemy lurks out there.
Ha, to my.
Shadows. Look about. Look. Fear them. The enemy.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person.
They are everywhere.
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person.
Do you not smell them?
I'm too far away to get a real sense of that person.
Spice, magic, filth.
Honor Hilaris.
It warms my heart
He
to see you
leads this
standing
National
before
Front
me,
for Faith and Family.
standing up for what's good and fair. Glory, cousins. Glory be upon you.
I'm too
In
far
the
away to
light
get a real
of
sense
the
of that person.
goddess.
I'm
Yes.
too far away to get a real sense of that
I
person.
spoke recently with our benefactors.
I'm too far away to
Spoke
get a real
them
sense
Whoa,
of that
whoa, whoa,
person.
whoa, whoa, whoa.
Immigrant, the magical. Yes. 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 I spoke to them. I said, listen to these humble, brave folk, your cousins. Humans brought to their knees by the magical. Driven to bankruptcy, to moral corruption.
Chyba co ja muszę zrobić, żeby...
Men and women led astray
I'm too
by
far
the
away to get a real
devilish,
sense of that person.
demonic
I'm too
magic
far away to get a real
the
sense of that person.
necromancer.
Może tu mam
I
wejść.
said to them, I said, we
Yeah.
need to make a stand. Now.
Honor Hilaris.
Now.
I'm too far
We
away
need
to get
to
a real
rally
sense of that person.
behind our
I'm too
benefactors,
far away to get a real
behind
sense
our
of that
own.
person.
And I said to them, I said, what you need, what they
I'm too
need,
far away to
what
get a
we
real sense of that
need
person.
is someone to stand up and speak their human cause. The true Mercurian.
Myślałam, że osioł to pewnie klucz,
Someone
ale...
not afraid of the magical and his foreign tongues. Yes.
He must be wearing leather
You know me.
undergarments.
You know me.
They make an
No,
unpleasant
I seek
creaking
no
noise.
fame or fortune. I seek only truth. I seek
Her
the
clothes
light.
smell
I
strongly
seek
of tar and
justice
smoke.
for brave,
She must be
humble,
a factory worker.
human folk like you. Yes, yes, yes. I stand here before you as your servant. I stand here before you as your humble
He reeks of
servant.
tobacco. An Azadir
Soon the
variant,
city
unless
will
my
elect a
nose
new
deceives
council,
me.
A new leader.
Hammy used to smoke
One
this.
who will take responsibility for the lawlessness that haunts these occult, ill-lit lanes. Our benefactors do great work. They do brave
He
work.
smells of lavender oil.
Important work.
Maybe he's a physician.
Illustrious work. But they can't be everywhere. They
I'm too
can't
far
protect
away to
all
get a
of
real
you
sense.
from your
She's humming to
dark
herself.
neighbours.
It's a tune
And
I
where the Azadi
recognize.
fall short,
A sweet
where their
lullaby.
light doesn't reach, the city watch can help.
I'm too far away to get a
Take
real
the
sense of that
paper
person.
dragons that
Goddess,
fly above us as
that
we speak.
man has a
Huh.
potent odor.
Those blasphemous
He can't have changed
constructs
his
that fly
clothes
in
or
the
taken
face
a
of all
bath.
Oi, oi, oi.
innocent,
He
humble,
smells of lavender oil.
hard-working human
Maybe he's a
folk.
physician.
Symbols of the magical, symbols of the Drykin.
There's nothing unusual about that person.
Phooey.
There's nothing unusual about that
Blasphemous
person.
betrayal of
He must
all
be
of
wearing
humanity.
leather undergarments.
Our
They make an
benefactors, the
unpleasant
Azadi,
creaking
they
noise.
cannot cut every line.
No dobra, no to co my tu mamy tak naprawdę? No,
Her clothes smell strongly of
Smoła,
tar and
dym.
smoke.
This is the city
She must be a
watch's
factory worker.
responsibility.
Factory worker.
What does the city watch do? They stop
Mamy
good,
kogoś, kto
honest,
pali
civil
fajki
human folk from
azadirskie.
meting out
Reeks of tobacco.
well-deserved justice.
An Azadir variant, unless my nose
To jest bardzo
deceives me.
ważne. Mamy zapałę lawendy.
Immigrant for his necromancy and illusionism. Why, only last night, a young cousin of
He
ours
smells of
was
lavender
put
oil.
in
Mamy kogoś, kto
Maybe he's a
się
physician.
bardzo dawno nie
righteous
mył.
hands on a magical.
There's
A
nothing
magical
unusual
cast a
about that
spell on
person.
our young cousin's sister. she'd fallen in with the magical, possessed with dark lust and obscenity. And our cousin is thrown in the dungeon for doing what's right, what's just.
Ale czekajcie, czy mam coś jeszcze zrobić, bo tu nie odznacza mi, nie?
This is what the watch does.
Punishes brave, simple,
I'm too far away to get a
human
real
folk
sense
for
of
doing
that.
what's right.
He reeks of
For trying
tobacco.
to save a young
An
girl's
Azadea
soul
variant
from
unless
that
her
demon,
posture is
the
odd.
magical
It's
immigrant.
almost like she's tilting slightly to one side.
No.
Nothing in
The
particular
City
stands
Watch
out.
needs leadership.
Nothing in particular stands out.
Mercuria needs
She's humming to
leadership.
herself.
Someone who
It's
can
a tune
stand
Kołysanka.
up against the magical
There's
and
nothing
say,
unusual about
"This
that
far
person. I'm too far
and
away
no
to progress.
further." Someone who's willing to make
He smells of lavender
sacrifices,
oil.
to hammer in a few
Maybe he's a
nails to
physician.
build a home.
Zapamiętuję się, Amenkej.
The watch is willing to
Nothing in
hammer no
particular
nails
stands out.
to
I'm
build
too
no
far away to
home.
get a real sense of that
I blame
person.
their leader.
There's nothing
That
unusual
woman
about that person.
with unnatural
I'm too
desires.
far. There's nothing
And I
unusual
blame
about
her
that person.
leaders, that boneless
There's nothing
council,
unusual about
slave
that
to the
person.
immigrant.
Far away,
magical.
far away.
What can be done?
His left
There
arm
is
keeps twitching.
only one
He appears to have
solution.
some sort of muscular dysfunction. His left arm keeps twitching.
Ajaj.
He appears to have some sort of muscular dysfunction.
O kurde! No dobra, nie, no to poznamy.
I speak regularly with the Azadi. I visit the tower often. I've even broken fast with our bastion immorality.
Honor Hilaris. He leads this national
No one
front for
says
faith
we
and
have to
family.
abandon our gods. No, no. The light of the goddess.
Teraz jak tu dojść? My przyszliśmy stamtąd. No lewa ręka drgała czy prawa? Bo teraz już ten dysfunkcję miał jakąś.
The construction of the tube network appears to be picking up pace. There are wagon
Lewa,
loads
tak
of
mi się
metal
wydawało,
pipes
lewa.
everywhere, and the laborers work into the night. While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly.
No mieliśmy lawendę, mieliśmy smołę.
Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
It takes a traitor to find a traitor. Think you can point him out for us?
Dopiero smoła.
Go on then, before we lose him.
My table's always open, day and night.
Good day. I deal in something everyone can appreciate.
Sandwiches.
Reliability.
I've got
I
tasty
do away with
sandwiches.
uncertainty, apply precision
Tell your
where
friends.
others apply faith, and produce potions devoid of pesky sorcerer side effects.
His breathing is
Cured
heavy
old
and
with
wet.
meat, pickled shrimp cheese, crispy bitter leaf, wrapped in a crunchy yeast bag.
His skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he spent too much time in the sun. He smells faintly of camphor.
Oh!
Pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil. The magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat. It's hard to shake the feeling that it's wrong for magicals to be walking around freely. He smells faintly of camphor.
To jest jeden, dobra.
Or the pine forests of the north. Maybe he smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
To no to jest on na pewno. Cholera jasna. No sprawdzam każdego, no, tylko czekaj.
That man. Was he at the National Front Assembly? He smells faintly of camphor. Or the pine forests of the north.
Kurde.
Maybe lavender oil. His breathing is heavy and wet.
Mamy harczący oddech.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed. He smells faintly of camphor. or the pine forests of the north. He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
Co jest? Ej, czekaj! Nie dokliknęłam, co trzeba! Fuck! Boże, przypadkiem oskarżyłam jakiegoś typa w ogóle. No na pewno nikt nie kaszlał i żaden nie palił fajek z północnych krain, tak. Ale to ten olejek lawendowy ewidentnie, ale coś jeszcze.
Where have you been?
At a National Front meeting, identifying your turncoat.
Kliknęłam przypadkiem.
I can.
Tak, to tam było. Tak samo było. Tak, to były azadirskie.
His skin appears red and blistered. He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil. He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with his breathing is.
No nie, to jest tylko ten jeden. Nie ma innego. To są magiczniaki.
That man. Was he at the National Front Assembly? He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. Maybe lavender oil. His skin appears red and blistered. Perhaps he spent too much time in the sun. He looks somewhat familiar. I'm putting him down as a suspect. He smells of tobacco.
Nie.
I'm not familiar with the scent. It's probably a Northlands weed.
A, no mi się wydaje, że to lawendowy.
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north.
A jest tu jakaś kobieta?
Lavender oil.
You don't look like my usual customers. You're a lot bigger than them. They just sort of...
His breathing is heavy and wet.
No nie, ciężki, harczący oddech.
The Magicals keep their heads high despite the Azadi threat.
Nie chcę się bez... Nie! Monkey, nie!
He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north. His skin appears red and blistered.
Mamy czerwoną, mamy kogoś, kto pali jakieś fajki, ale na pewno nie te. I ma jeszcze tak albo harczący oddech, ale do czego by pasować harczący oddech? Do fajek. Ale my o tym nie możemy wiedzieć. Ewentualnie no ten lawendowy, tylko tyle, no, bo co innego.
He smells of tobacco. I'm not familiar with the scent. His breathing is heavy and wet. He smells faintly of camphor, or the pine forests of the north.
No wydaje mi się, że to będzie, no bo... Tylko, że ja nie wiem po prostu, na ile to jest podchwytliwe, no.
Easy, pal. Who are you people? Where are you taking me? You got the wrong man.
I co, pomyliliśmy się czy nie? No to w końcu zrobiłam dobrze czy niedobrze, bo nawet nie wiem. Ej, no. Fajnie wygląda Merkuria. No nie chcę tego, nie! No kurde, Mankaj, proszę cię, no. To jest... Aha. Ja nie będę powtarzać tej gry potem. To ktoś umiera? Aha. No Jezu, no przestańcie, no kurwa, bo wyłączę tą grę dosłownie, bo mam dość już tego. Powiedzcie mi, czy dobrze wybrałam. No to Eder, czy dobrze wybrałam, czy niedobrze wybrałam? Nikt w to nie gra. Ja pierdzielę, no to sprawdźcie mi. Ja nie będę powtarzać 2 razy tej gry. Skutecznie mnie zniechęcacie do niej. A gdzie mam teraz znaleźć? Przy cienistej przystani, czyli cienista przystań to jest gdzie? Tak, to jest MHR, dokładnie tak. Nie, bo po prostu wiecie, że ja przeżywam takie rzeczy.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down to that cheap tavern by the arbor. Oh, what's it called again? The Cock and Puss.
Wiecie, że ja przeżywam takie rzeczy. Cesarz, nienawidzę tego, jak ktoś daje uśmieszek, bo to jest takie ewidentnie, kurwa, takie dokręcenie na zasadzie z takiej ironii, albo takiego bycia niemiłym. Był build, że od razu ci mówiło? A tutaj po prostu kwestia tego, że... Nie, ja bardzo nie lubię, jak ktoś na końcu, szczególnie jak nie zgadza się ze mną i daje uśmiech. Czemu prawym przyciskiem mogę iść do przodu? Jak tu się szło? No ja nie wiedziałam, żeby to zadanie robić. No to najwyżej będę powtarzać, no jeżeli coś nie będzie nie tak. Gdzie ja mam teraz pójść? Chodzi mi tylko i wyłącznie o to, że najpierw podkreślę... że się tak bardzo podkreśla to, że mogę popełnić błąd, że będę żyła z tą decyzją, a ja jestem osobą, która bardzo się przejmuje takimi rzeczami. Kurwa, no. Dlatego się denerwuję. Mam podjąć decyzję spoko, ale to po co podbijać, nie wiem, moc tej decyzji. Z tym przy tym placu z wyborem? Ale tutaj przy tym placu...
Next week, I get to leave Marcuria for the first time in months. Goddess, I can't wait. I'm so sick of this shit stain.
Dobra. To szukamy. Nie, nie musisz lukać MHR. Spokojnie. Zobaczymy. Nie pisz. O! Mamy kogoś. A to nie on? To ktoś inny jest.
You look like the sort of man who'd appreciate a savory sandwich. Meat, veggies,
Hello,
tell your friends.
Good day. I deal in something everyone can appreciate.
I've got tasty
Reliability. I do away with them.
Of course, it's possible to place it. I used to sell all sorts of magical merchandise. Sorry you couldn't find what you were looking for.
Tu jest tyczka do krzyża, zostałam bramkarz.
Soothing salves, ointments.
O!
The mole's expecting you. You'll wait your turn in the back. Don't speak unless spoken to. and no funny business. All right?
Mhm.
He keeps an eye on me at all times.
Merely
The mole's
an
well
unfortunate
protected.
side effect, Madam Mole. I don't expect.
Unfortunate side effect? Is lot more than unfortunate side effect. Is mud-riddled catastrophe is what is. Everyone in bar sleep. Everyone who drink wine close eyes and start snore. Not good for business.
Well, yes, we put too much of the poppy stem in the mix. I blame the...
Don't care. Responsibility on you. You cause disaster, you fix disaster. Poppy stem only to make wine more good, give spice, make more people buy wine.
Czemu ona ma brodę?
This make people not buy wine. This make people sleep and not drink any more wine. Make people buy other wine. This is bad thing, not good thing. Bad, bad thing. So, you fix. How you will fix?
Oh, well, see, that's the problem. We've run out of poppy stem. It went into that one...
Może kretoludzie?
Earth, save us from you lot. Without poppy stem, our wine just wine. Nothing extra. No spice. Very well. You get Evensong from City Green. It grow there. Goat eat it. Goat love it. Goat get dizzy and fall over. Goat never know when enough is enough. Not same as poppy stem Evensong, but we'll do for now. Make wine more special again.
Thank you, madam. I'll...
Mix right amount next time. Not too little or no spice, and not too big, or everyone go sleep. And if everyone sleep, you sleep. You sleep long sleep. Final sleep.
Oh, right. God. Yes, yes.
Jesus, nie chciałabym z taką współpracować.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
What are you doing, Azadi? Come out of shadow. Let me see you.
Boże.
Is that... Goddess, that's the mole. She must know who I am. The creature clearly harbors a lot of animosity towards my people. Maybe she wasn't informed of my visit. Maybe she has no... She must... We need your help.
You need something. I need something. Everyone needs something. Let me tell you how my operation works. You do something for me, I do something back. His only way is never first. Never, never first. Because I am the mole. So sing your song. Let me know what you need, and then hear what I need. Come on, come on.
I'm asking for help to fight the Azadi. Wouldn't that count as doing for you?
But you are Azadi.
I am.
An apostle.
I was.
Meh. I'm not like human. Azadi, they are worst of lot. How I know Azadi not playing me. How I know you not playing me.
Goddess save us all. I am Kian Alvane. I was the apostle, but now I'm a rebel. I'm here to make my people leave the Northlands and return to Azadir, and to ensure our so-called leaders stand trial for their crimes.
I dunno. Smell like trap. But let us pretend you speak truth. What you want with the mole?
I was told you could help us with weapons and supplies.
Maybe the mole can help with weapon, maybe she cannot. But before this question answered, you help me with something. Scratch back.
Scratch?
He's just saying. Not want your oversized hand all over back. Favour for me. Favour for you in turn.
What do you need?
Need to intercept runner. Messenger who pass word between guard station in city. There is letter I need. You help Mole do this. Mole will consider.
O, przyda się nam ten chłopczyk, o ile go znajdziemy.
I can do that.
Good for you, Apostle no more.
One condition. This runner. You will not hurt him.
I will not. Why not?
They use young men for runners. Boys. They have fought no battles, killed no rebels or magicals. They don't deserve to die.
They are still enemy.
I need your promise.
I promise, I promise. No one hurt your little runner. My man there will mark place on map where runner pass. From there you find place to take message from runner with no guard watching. Remember, no one must see. Very important this. You take letter from runner, we get letter from you, everyone goes separate way, everyone happy. When job done, talk to the mole again. The mole will be ready to talk business.
There's much. I wonder what sort of magical this one is. I've heard. What are you?
What I am, he asked. What I am? I am the mole.
That's not the name of your species.
My species, he say. The Azadi, always so tactful, always so sensitive. In my tongue, that name.
Banda.
It means tiny folk.
Czyli jednak.
Sing to earth and shape it, or something like this. His fancy way of saying we live in muck, know many song and dig deep tunnel. So we are mole, deep dweller, digger, mole with fancy name, who speak and sing and also magic. Except a Zadi come and put fire and smoke in Banda tunnel, and when Banda come out, a Zadi slaughter. Every one of us, man, woman, child, infant, no mole spared, except me. Except old woman, left me for dead.
Co? Wszystkich zed?
Last of species, Azadi. Last of people. Last of Banda, last of mole.
O kurde.
The mole. And now you go and come back only when finished. Go. Shoo, leave. You know door. Easy to find. Still open.
O kurde.
He keeps an eye on me at all times.
Okej, kracica, czyli tu wychodzę. O kurde. Trasa gońca. Postój.
The mole's well protected. He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected.
A mogę jakoś to sprawdzić jeszcze inaczej, czy nie? Nie, no musi być jeszcze jakiś banda, tylko akurat może nie u nich. Trochę smutne, nie? No bardzo smutne. Teraz tędy, dobra.
I've got the non-magical. Do come again. Exotic oils, foreign herbs.
Did you hear the one about the magical and the... If you're a ghost, just leave me be.
Kości. Jakoś tutaj chodzi. A jak mam sprawdzić w ogóle ten?
While my veil is active, they cannot recognize me. Not unless I want them to, or I act carelessly.
No, te mapy stresą. A tutaj. Czyli dobrze jestem. Dobrze szłam.
There aren't a lot of people out at night. Even though the streets appear to people, it's a good thing the streets are as empty as they are. Makes my assignment.
Tu mogę dodać coś takiego, że jak za blisko podejdziesz, to wtedy, wiecie, to wtedy orientują się, że coś jest nie tak.
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept. A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
Balance! Are you a ghost?
There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
No dobra.
Better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him, or lead him away from his route.
Do you have any messages for me, Dar?
There's this letter. It's important. Keep it safe and make it quick.
I'll see that it's delivered, Dar. What do you want?
Lol.
Can I help you with anything?
I can't risk it. Better to tail him from a distance. I might discover something I can use to intercept him, or lead him away from his route. There are eyes everywhere. I can't risk it.
Are you following me?
A skąd mnie widzi w ogóle?
A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
O Boże, to będzie pewnie i za nim.
That's the boy I'm supposed to intercept.
Let's see. Which way is it again? So hard to see anything in this light. Right, left. Left's right. Left.
The sign reads, Earthrin's Ascent. It says, Watcher's Court.
I zamieniamy. No dobra. To musimy na nią poczekać, czy jak?
Let's see. Wait, wasn't it left, not right? Right don't sound right. But hey, signs never lie. Right it is.
Lel.
A runner passing messages between checkpoints.
This don't look right.
Goddess.
Aha.
dead. Murdered. What for? What a terrible waste.
Aha, zajebiście. A obiecali. Wszystko na marne, no. Czy to, a to nie o to, nie on miał właśnie zginąć? Przez to nasz zły wybór? Nie wiem, dlaczego to miało być połączone, ale no dobra.
After my shift's over, I think I'll head down. Who's there?
No nie dotrzymałam mowy.
Oh, next time maybe. My table's always open, day and night.
No cóż, no to zaraz sobie z nią pogadamy.
He keeps an eye on me at all times. The mole's well protected.
The Azadi return to get proverbial back scratched?
There's no need to antagon. He was just a boy. He'd harmed no one. Why did you have the runner killed?
Good question. Why did Azadi see the need to kill Banda children? Because one day they think Banda children grow to be Banda women and men, and then they come for Azadi. Better make sure this never happened.
If she has something on her, one death cannot compensate for another.
This is true, Azadi. Retribution may be counterproductive. But your people must also be made to suffer for their crime. They need to see the consequence of their action. They need to feel pain. And that man, that boy, he was in wrong place at wrong time. He's safer this way. He cannot run back and tell on us. Or on you.
You talk about making my people suffer. But my people know nothing of what has transpired here in the Northlands. You can't lay this at the feet of all Azadi.
How do I make them see? How do I make them understand our loss? The Banda Banta are no more because of Azadi. I can gnash teeth and sharpen claw for many moon. It will not change truth. Your people will never mourn mine. But if I take life, make mother suffer the loss of child, make friend miss friend, husband miss wife, maybe then someone will think of mine. Maybe then someone will remember our loss.
I'm not sure that's how it works.
Perhaps not, Kian of the Azadi. But one can always hope. I may not honour that part of the arrangement, but I will honour most important part. Your resistance will get weapon. All the weapon I have to give. I still need some for my men. Sharpest sword, swiftest axe, strongest bow. But the rest go to your people. Not your people, Azadi. Your people rebel movement, otherwise would be silly.
Of course. Thank you.
My men will be in touch with your women, and also men. Leave now, Azadi. It's dark and late, and I will sleep.
No.
And dream of happier day in Burrow to the north, where laughter of children fill every tunnel. Dream of friends and of family, while I mourn them all.
Hard to believe that such a little thing can command dozens of men. I hear you run the Mercurian underworld.
You hear? Is where I belong. Underworld in Burrow is my natural habitat.
But there's more to it than that. You run a criminal empire.
Empire. Only human have empire. Only human be empress of empire. Me, I run business. Business in burrow, underground, underworld.
It's an impressive feat for one so small.
Spoken like big human. Size not matter. Size irrelevant. Is strength elsewhere. In head, in heart, in mouth. Lucky me. The mole is strong in head, in heart, and especially in mouth.
Whenever she mentions she's a magical, why haven't you joined the resistance?
The shepherd asks same thing. Why not join resistance? How quickly they forget how they treat Banda before. How they look down on us. Call us mole man, mud dweller, snub snout and soil monkey. The magical treat Banda much the same as human treat Banda. Like muck underneath toenail, like filth. I have no love for resistance. I have no use for resistance, but resistance fight Azadi, fight human. So I sell you weapon and food and medicine, and I don't fight resistance. The enemy of my enemy is, well, not friend, but at least not enemy.
Whenever the Azadi soldiers, they attacked your village?
In brightest day, they come and we scurry. Human never good sign. Human always trouble. But never like this. Never like this. We scurry into burrow and we close hatch and we sing softly to earth to make new tunnel just in case. Just in case. But Azadi soldier, they have scheme. They are clever. They cover every hole, and they throw fire into burrow, fire that make black smoke. Children, the old, the weak, many suffocate. The rest, we are blind. We cry, we crawl upward, out of burrow. The Azadi wait for us with club and sword and spear. They laugh while they murder. We try plead. They only laugh.
Masakra.
I stumble. Sword snip my ear. Not hear so well in ear now. I knock head. Fall into dreamless sleep. When I wake, my world gone. All because of Azadi. All because of your people.
I must leave.
Good. Moon moving. Night only has
No,
so many hours.
teraz w końcu on widzi dokładnie, co się odwaliło i tak naprawdę ile krzywdy Azadzie zrobili, nie? No szkoda, że tak po prostu zniszczyć jakby jakiś lud, tak po prostu. Masakra. Oni jakby żyją tacy zaślepieni w tym wszystkim, myśląc sobie, o, on na pewno... O, on na pewno ten... że... Szkoda, że dopiero teraz, no. Okej. W kogucie i koguciku. Pokaż, gdzie jest kogut i kogucik. Ale ja idę. 4. Tutaj. Dobra. Smutne jest to, że właśnie wydaje mi się, że w imię czegoś oni walczą właściwie, że sobie tak wmówili, że wszyscy magiczni są źli, że w sumie wszystko co złe to robią, to oni robią i że zabijanie w ogóle jest dobre. Masakra to jest w ogóle. Takie zaślepienie, nie? Dobrze idę? Tak. Mokrzy majtkowie. Czekaj, jeszcze sprawdzę, gdzie to jest. To jest tu. Teraz się okaże, czy się dowiedzieliśmy, czy złapaliśmy właściwego, czy nie.
There aren't a lot of people out at night, even though the streets appear to be safe. The rooster and kitten. Ulvik, the barkeep, is friendly with the resistance. That must be the publican. Ulvik, I think his name was.
What can I get you, my good man?
I have little faith. Goddess knows I'm not a drinking man. What does one order to... I have little faith in the quality of the water in this place. But I can at least hold a... God... A glass of iced wine, please.
Iced wine.
Ah!
Wine and ice. Are you trying to draw attention to yourself? Here's your merriment strummed up. Your friend. She's upstairs.
Friend?
Yes, your friend. She's been waiting.
Boże, czemu ten Azet jest taki niemyślący?
Don't keep a woman waiting for too long.
Your friend.
I should be getting home.
Ulvik doesn't have the most sophisticated or upscale clientele. And I'm sure he's happy about that.
We get started. And then I'll head home.
At least they're not a raucous or unruly lot. Ulvik keeps them in check. There are mostly labourers and dock workers in this bar. It's the perfect cover for the resistance.
Ah, finally. There you are. Smile. We're old friends, remember?
I don't remember that at all. Who are you?
I'll tell you who I'm not. I'm not with the Resistance, and I'm not a Zadi.
If you're not with the Resistance and you're not a Zadi, who are you working for?
I'm working for me, and I can either make your life easier or a lot worse.
This must be a mistake. The publican was clearly confused. This woman is not looking for me. Who in Shadow's name is this woman? I will have your name.
You will have my name.
So forceful. So like a caged animal. You're a popular man, Kian Alvane. Apostle. Everyone wants a piece of you. I hear there's even a bounty on your head.
I'm afraid you've left me at a disadvantage.
I'll even the battlefield. I have as many names as I have friends. And enemies. Some call me Anna.
What do you want from me, Anna?
I like the emphasis. You're a clever boy. I want your assistance, but not right now. You're meeting someone. I'd hate to get in the way. I just wanted a chance to introduce myself, and now I have, so it's time to leave. Look me up sometime. You can find me at this table most evenings. If not, Ulvik can pass a message. Big man behind the bar. Wears an apron with a cock, a rooster, and a kitten on it. Can't miss him. Be seeing you, friend.
Wait. How did you see through my veil?
What?
You shouldn't be able to recognize me on sight. Unless you know me intimately.
I don't know what you're talking about. Be seeing you, Alvane.
No ciekawe to jest.
The witch and the vicar had 6 shots of liquor and presently went for a walk.
I really like Enu. She's quick, smart, capable and funny. I don't think I quite understand her, but I do like her. Who was that?
What? Who? Where?
That woman. Who was she?
A mystery woman, huh? I don't know. I'm not a guy. I don't go looking at every woman who passes by. Liko? Did you see a mystery woman?
No.
God, you need to get out more.
Is this place safe for the two of you?
What? Oh, you mean this. The face, the fur. This is a safe place.
But Azadi drink here?
All that keeps it all under control. Also, magicals are still allowed passage in the city as long as they have valid passes and carry no weapons. Visibly.
You have passes?
Sure do, but
we
it's...
shouldn't push our luck. It's time to go.
Yeah, that. Come on, Kian. You passed Liko's test. You're okay. We'll head back to HQ.
Test?
Oh, yeah. Liko?
I told you I would not trust you.
And now you do?
No. I merely distrust you a little less. But you did well. I won't kill you. Yet.
That's him being real friendly, you know? Hugs? No? Yeah, me neither. Okay, we really need to go. Come on.
Czy to my mieliśmy zginąć jakby się nie udało? Czy jak? Kogut I kociak.
So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? Guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not. God. I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leaping leapers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. How did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know, in fact, I could have
That's
such
close
a
enough,
with...
Andrew.
I don't know, this just happens. I open my mouth and... Blah! It's really disturbing.
O Boże, ona jest cudowna.
Passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
O Boże.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Jeszcze go uratujemy I ten.
Careful. Debt?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the apostle and myself.
Zidling. Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
That
men.
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Thanks.
Smutno było.
Where is everyone?
In bed, I guess. It is late.
He's right. It's never this empty. Something's wrong. We should hurry.
No!
We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them
Aha,
there
okej. Kurde. Ej, ale jeszcze to, że nie miał co zrobić.
Thanks for catching that arrow, Liko.
It was just pure reflex, Azadi.
Oh, that's Poppycock. He is warming up to you, Kian.
Serio mogą sama złapać? Kurwa mać. A ja muszę to zrobić. Muszę to zrobić. Nie wytrzymam. Ja muszę to zrobić. A nie, mów, że mnie wkręciłeś teraz, bo ja chcę serio złapać, bo to jest kozackie. Gigaczaderskie.
I should be getting home. Just one more for the road.
Czy nie mogę mnie złapać?
What was that?
What? A minute ago? Did you?
No.
God, you need.
Is this?
What? This is a.
But.
Oh, the also.
You have.
Sure. Yeah. Come on. Oh.
And.
Ale jak ja mam złapać?
That's no.
Jak ja mam ją złapać? Kliknąć, po prostu. Ale to jakoś w odpowiednim momencie?
So what did your mystery woman look like?
She had long auburn hair and light freckled skin. She dressed like a ranger.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? A guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not.
W nią! Ale z której strony nie strzelają?
I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leapers, are you joking? How are you? Look at you, you're
No, odcinek ma 2 godziny!
But how did that come out of my mouth?
Leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take
Znaczy chciała.
I don't know, this just happens. It's a
It just happens! Uwielbiam ją.
It's really disturbing.
Szkoda, że miał to przeskipować.
Passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really, really don't. Goodbye.
Drinking. Dancing. Just drinking.
Dancing.
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. It may be of some use to us.
Oh.
For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful. Debt?
Never you mind, Zidling. This is between the apostle and my...
Boże, tego nie złapię!
Really? Really? You know I'm not actually a Zidling, right, Glumbum? I'm of age and I've already been with several
that
men.
mouth thing again, Zidling.
Mm-hmm. Thanks.
Where is everyone?
Po prawej stronie.
He's right. We should...
I'll need to get closer to see what that vendor is selling.
No.
There aren't a lot of stalls open.
No! Tylko 33. Nie, no nie, wczytuję, nie ma mowy, da, ja to złapię, wam to mówię, ja to złapię. No bo dopiero teraz zobaczyłam, że ta strzała w ogóle widać ją. Cóż, to będzie... Długi będzie to odcinek.
I should be getting home.
What? And Miss Rico? Did you?
Is this?
What? This is a sick.
But.
Oh, they keep also.
You have.
Sure did.
We shouldn't.
Yeah. Come on, Kian. Oh.
No, I meant yet.
That's no.
That's no. Oh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, woo. Dam radę, tym razem dam radę. Serio, dam radę. Serio, muszę się tylko skupić. No, nie jestem Alwane, że potrafię złapać, kurde, strzałę.
So what did your mystery woman look like?
Jezu, i teraz znowu będzie rozmowa o kobietach. No my musieliśmy ją już spotkać, skoro ona z jakiegoś względu była dla nas bliska.
Of course she did. Your type, huh?
I don't really have a type.
Really? A guy like you, I thought you'd be super choosy.
I'm not. God. I've not had much time for women in my life.
Leaping leapers, are you joking? How old are you? Look at you, you're gorgeous. How did that come out of my mouth?
Leaping leapfurs?
Nope, just nope. You do like women though, right?
Shadow take me.
Not that there's anything wrong with, you know, in fact, I could have set you up with... I don't know, this just happens. It's a sickness. I open my mouth and... Blah! It's really disturbing.
No, przechodzimy.
Passes. What are you doing out so late?
Drinking.
Dancing.
Just drinking.
Next time, go drinking inside the wall. We don't need your kind at our bars.
No, you're absolutely right. You really don't. Goodbye.
Jezu, nie mogę, jak patrzę na moją kotę i próbuję jakieś dźwięki wydawać do niego, patrzę jak na debila.
Dancing?
Right then and there, it felt like an appropriate answer.
Tell me again about this test.
I expected you to run straight to your mistresses, Alvani. You may be of some use to us. For a while. I will still kill you. Nothing you can do will ever repay your debt to my family and people.
Cheerful.
Cheerful.
Never you mind, Zidling. This is
Zidling.
between the apostle and myself.
Dobra, jest szansa, że teraz złapię. Do 3 razy sztuka. Smutno było.
That mouth thing again, Zidling.
Okej. Jak ja mam to złapać? Po prostu kliknąć. Zamiast tab, kliknąć po prostu lewy przycisk myszy. Czemu on ma jakieś siwe... Czemu ma pomalowane paznokcie?
We need to keep moving. We don't know how many of them there are.
Good catch, Kian. That was a good catch, wasn't it, Liko?
He survived. It was acceptable.
He's totally warming up to you.
Thank the gods of old our boat is still here.
Ladies first. That means you guys. You guys were the ladies. It was a joke. Fine, I'll go first.
I laughed. On the inside.
You would have exploded. I don't think your body can handle laughter, Liko.
No ciekawe, że ktoś strzelił akurat do nas.
I'm glad you're all back safely. How did it go?
Kian was awesome. He even saved our lives.
I would have caught the arrow.
Yeah, I know, but Kian did, and it was awesome.
Any news of the informer?
We brought him here for questioning.
Was that wise? He knows our location now.
That won't be a problem for long.
Maybe not for you, Liko, but it is a problem for me. We don't just execute our prisoners once we're done with them. How did the rest of your mission go?
Alvani followed our instructions. He completed his task to our satisfaction. The end result was adequate.
Hey, whoa. Don't mushy on us now, Liko.
I'm glad to see that the three of you can work together. While you were away, we received some news. Bob, who can see?
Right you are, ma'am. As most of you know, The first of the 6 has been due to arrive in Mercuria for weeks now. Well, she's arrived. Their cloud ship docked with the tower not an hour ago. And she ain't alone.
The first is the Azadi's highest authority. Of course she won't travel alone.
Aye, there's that, but I'm not talking about bodyguards or handmaidens or the like. No. She's got some real interesting company. One General Hani alongside
A to nie jest ten, co nas uczył?
What did you say?
Hami, General, Utana, Mother. Do you know them?
I do. They're with the first of the 6.
So word has it.
How do you know this? Do you have eyes inside the tower?
Not inside, no. On the ground, here and there, close enough. Some tell secrets for money or to protect their own secrets. Some are sympathetic to the magicals. And some are unhappy with Saya and her lapdog Vamon.
No nie, bez kitu.
Word is, they're intimate.
A sister and a soldier. That's a capital crime.
Well, that, with Saya ruling the church and Vamon, the state here in Mercuria, there's not much anyone can do.
If anyone can, it will be General Hami and Mother Utana.
You know them well, then?
You knew. You knew they were coming. And you knew my history with them. That's why you freed me from...
Naane! Finally. What news from Miria?
Liko, Shepard, the rebuilding progresses and... Alvane, you are...
A to nie jest ta, co zdradziła April?
The traitor. She betrayed the resistance to save herself. And now she's come back. Don't they know who she is and what she's done? The traitor. What's that witch doing here? They must not know who she is and what she's done.
Przemilczymy to. Przemilczeć?
If I tell them now, she's dead.
Przemilczeć.
I must confront her in private.
My nie jesteśmy osobą, która pierwsza co krzyczy.
They're all well. Rebuilding... apologies, Shepard. I'm tired from my travels. I would like to retire to my quarters.
Of course. Let's speak tomorrow. That goes for all of us. The hour is late. We will reconvene after breakfast.
You knew they were coming. The General and the Mother. That's why you sent Captain Bakim to Friar's Keep. That's why you freed me.
Kian.
Liko was right. You're using me. All those words about being a symbol, about being important to the Resistance.
Does the one exclude the other? You are a symbol. You are a warrior. And now, you're a rebel. I knew they were coming, Utana and Hami. And I knew from our spies in Sardia that you were bound to them both. We saw an opportunity, and we sent Bakim to free you. You can see that we're desperate, Kian. Afraid, alone. Most humans have already given up, given in, become comfortable with this new world, with the Azadi. Many have forgotten about the magicals, or chosen to forget. They carry on their lives, even if we cannot. We few are all that remains of the Resistance. If we lose, all is lost. Our lives, our hopes, our entire future. Lost to darkness. I will do anything to save my people. Make terrible sacrifices, tell lies, anything. Wouldn't you, Kian? So yes, you are a tool. And you are a symbol. Our secret weapon. The key to our survival. It's been a long and tiring day. And there's still much I need to do. We can continue our conversation another day.
Przepraszam.
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I had no
I've been expecting you. Why did you protect me in there? Why not tell them what I did?
I only had a moment to decide. I have no intention of protecting her secrets, but her selfless actions granted me a second chance. I called her a traitor. It was her portal that helped me escape the keep. She healed my wounds. I called her a traitor. But are we so different? I know you had your reasons for doing what you did.
There's no excuse. But I did what I did because I believed it was the right thing to do. Will you at least hear me out before making your decision?
Everyone deserves to be heard. Speak.
When I gave you the location of our base and betrayed April, I thought I was sacrificing one person to save everyone else. But many died because of my actions. This has haunted me. I have questioned my motives. Did I sell her out to save the shipment of food and medicines? Without it, many would have suffered. The old, the sickly, the children. Or did I betray the resistance to save my own skin? I would have been executed by the Azadi. I truly don't know. Perhaps it was a little of both. Perhaps things are not so black and white. We can never truly know the consequences of our actions. If you keep my secret, I can continue to help. I am of real value to the Resistance, despite my crimes. Turn me in, and more will suffer. But justice, for what it's worth, will be served. It's your choice to make, Alvane, not mine. What is your decision? What will you do with me?
Zrada jednej osoby spoleniwiło chyba mod na to. To za okrucieństwo. No nie mówimy chyba. Nie no.
However she chooses to justify her betrayal, regardless, she's important to the Resistance. Without her, they will be even weaker.
Nie mówimy, nie, czat? Nie mówimy, no.
Whatever the consequences. I'll be watching you.
I promise you won't regret your decision. I will live to repent my sins and serve the Resistance. I'm in your debt,
Wszyscy umrą.
always and forever.
You saved my life, but I may still call on you one day to do something for me.
I'll be ready.
Okay. Identify the right Azadi.
Has she mentioned him?
I don't think so. You do know she's brought General Harmy and that mother with her.
Utana, it means nothing. The general was due back in the Northlands.
What about the mother?
She's rumored to be next in line for the seat. She wants to be involved.
She was also the bleeding heart who practically raised Alvane. She sponsored his whole education.
Light. She could be a problem, but what can we do?
We make sure none of them know Kian is alive and with the Resistance.
Mistress, your presence here honors us.
Sister Sire, this is an impressive edifice. It appears your work here has borne fruit.
We believe so, Mistress. We welcome you to Malcuria and the Northlands. Anything you need, you let me know. Mother, I'm pleased to see you as well. To have the both of you here is a great honor.
Quite. The seat wants to know how the mission goes, how the Northlanders are handling the transition, and how many of them have chosen to embrace the light of the goddess.
We will speak of this, and much more. For now, we have prepared dinner for all of you. I hope you will join me.
Right. Well, I am starving. The food on those cloud ships.
General, I did not expect to see you back so soon.
Neither did I. What's this I hear about Kian?
Yes, what of the Apostle?
It pains me to inform you that Alvane died in a riot. He was detained under penalty of death until your visit, Mistress. Unfortunately, the rebels snuck their agents into the prison. They cut him down and burned his body.
Goddess guide his immortal soul to the first mountain.
With every respect to you and your seat, Mother, Alvane was a traitor. He betrayed the cause and he...
May I remind you, sister, that the Apostle was never relieved of his title and should be addressed properly? And may I also remind you that without a proper trial and judgment by the first of the six, his so-called treason remains an accusation and nothing more. Now that he's no longer with us, we may never know the truth. But our people will not be told that the Apostle was a traitor.
Mother.
How did you say he died, Commander?
Stabbed during a riot. They burnt his body, hopefully after he'd bled out. We weren't able to retake the prison until the next morning.
I will need to see the keep for myself, Commander, and interview the guards and the prisoners.
Certainly. I shall make arrangements for you to visit in a couple of days.
Don't bother, Vamon. I'll go there tomorrow. You don't have to trouble yourself. I'm sure you have better things to do.
As you wish, Mia.
How is the engine progressing?
The engineers are working day and night to connect the tubes. We expect to be able to switch it on according to schedule.
Good. I have brought the final instructions from Sadir. The architect will send any remaining modifications by cloud ship. And when the Prophet returns, he will inspect the engine before we switch it on.
Have you not spoken with him?
Not for many months. But he will be here when our goddess-given task is complete. Only he will know how to bring it to life and to interpret the messages from the engine.
Of course. Please, will the two of you accompany me to the dinner table? I'm sure the kitchen is worried the food will turn cold before we are seated. General, Commander.
Until tomorrow, sister. Mother? My lady? Vamon, if you'll dine with me in my quarters.
Of course, Mia.
Tell me again what happened at the keep.
Becca. Śnienie. O! Rozdział 4. No się nie dowiedziałam, czy wybraliśmy właściwego, czy nie. Dostałam tylko informację co najwyżej.
Hello?
You were there. Ixul Panax Brekal. We met.
Dobra, tutaj kończymy nagranie. Pozdrawiam serdecznie archiwum.